What's up? Episode 40 of Roll Cool, TaleSpire, a thing, podcast,
TaleSpire
audio
thing,
book. Yeah,
no, 100% audio book.
Wattpad smut.
Yeah.
Wattpad
Top
smut?
250 podcasts in Denmark under the leisure and game section. I don't know how many there actually are.
Wow, we're fucking wrecking Denmark.
What's our rank on Alexa? Do we have a rank yet?
I don't know. I haven't checked the Alexa stats in quite some
Top
time.
420 or like
people
top
start,
69
at
maybe?
least getting earbuds or something, because Alexa is a bold choice. All right. Well,
I'd say it's not our preferred medium.
but anyways, let's just get into it because I know we don't have any announcements, so I'm not gonna ask. And
Danny's not here. We're just gonna gloss over that. That cuck.
Yes, we are. And last time, you guys, we had 2 weeks off because there was one shot involved, but guess what? We are glamping now. You guys decided to make your way to the jungle of the Nindali rainforest, to look for Sphinx Master. On the path, you guys bought the nicest glamping wagon you could find, a few horses, and have made your way so far across the Winderos River, coming close to the marshes, but not quite there, and then looking to make your way into the jungle. Quoben, you had a couple dreams regarding the book that you guys found, detailing some giant obelisk that was at the at the will of Tharizdun, the chained god. Looking for more information on that while you guys traverse your way across the continent on what could be a month or 2 month long journey away from my lorry. What will happen this week? Check it out. Bye.
Wow, bam, pew. I don't have sound effects anymore. Pew, pew.
Pew, that was it.
Pew pew.
Pew
Pew,
pew.
pew. So we are currently in a travel arc, and here's the mechanics I'm gonna lay out before I start whipping all up the ambiance and what have you. We're gonna roll in sections. You guys have 4 sections left to go because you guys decided to take the longer way and avoid the swamp because of the glamping wagon. It's kind of tough to go through swamps. So smart decision there. You guys have one leg of the journey, which is going to be about a week, going through the plains. So if you guys want to do anything on your downtime, but what we're going to do with each section is you guys can take turns. So somebody go first. Roll a D100 as like a general luck check. Higher is better for you guys. Lower is bad.
I'll do it. Wow, Schwing.
Hey, at least I didn't roll a 1.
Not much better.
16 better.
17 for the luck check. Okay. So on the plains in this first leg of the journey, it's going to slow you down. It's going to raise your DC check for survival from multiple notes. Sorry.
Wait, were we all supposed to roll that?
No. Just one person for you guys
Oh.
take turns on each leg of the journey. So I'm going to take the first one, which is your 17.
Oh, good.
And
Great.
which is bad as you guys start to experience some weather along this journey. Make your survival check is going to be a DC 17 as a lot of mud and whatnot starts picking up.
Bobin opens the
Whoever's
little window.
Navigator, I guess.
The window behind the person on the carriage driving it. What's going on out there?
It's
Why is it
fucking
so
vast.
bumpy? You're getting the great Bloela dirty. I
Well,
slam the little wooden. I assume it's like a sliding wooden.
Yeah.
People.
What am I rolling?
Well, Dora already rolled as he,
Oh.
I guess, is going to be kind of navigating this leg of the journey.
Lionel's
With a
making me
12,
tea.
And it's a failure. So, I am going to...
This is the worst. This is the worst glamping experience I've ever had.
You guys are all outside. It's just Quoven and Lionel inside. I suppose we'd probably let Surge inside if he wanted to like put some ambiance music on. If he wanted to like pluck his, what do you play, like a string of grass?
Flute.
A string of grass.
Yeah. This is my my experimental music phase going on right now during this trip.
This is your yellow submarine.
Yeah. with nuts on the back of it.
Oh god.
You guys experience a couple of things that are happening here. One of which I need to pull up, but... So, on your journey, in this first leg, with the hills in the rain, at one point, those of you who are inside the glamper, you start to hear a little bit. One of the wheels that just kind of and snaps.
What was that? Have we stopped?
I'll look over. You said one of the wheels had snapped. It looks like we caught a bad hitch. We might have to stop for a while and try and get this wheel fixed.
I see.
I'll sigh really loud and I'll hop off the wagon, take a look at the wheel, see how bad it is.
The front left wheel has the spokes of it have completely shattered, and it is
all the
repairable.
spokes.
No, just like probably 3 or 4 of them have just
Okay.
as they kind of rammed into something or hit something. If you would like to make an investigation check.
I'm gonna hop down
Mage.
off of Eagle-Eye and give him a hand.
Dirty gentleman's 20.
Nice.
A gentleman's 20. That's what we should call it. It's no longer a dirty 20. It's a gentleman's 20.
And you notice, as you're kind of inspecting the wheels here, that this is repairable, and you could do it with the tools. This wouldn't be hard, but in the rain, kind of the stormy weather here in the mud, it would make it harder. But with your 20, you also notice that there's something else here, as it's not quite all weather damage. Something has sabotaged this.
So it looks like. Does it look like a monster, like claws or teeth did it? Does it look like a weapon?
You see a little bit on the wheels, like of this like strange goop that is like almost prismatic in nature, where it's kind of got like every color at once, like this silvery kind of film.
Can I do like a medicine check on the goop to see if it's any like substance I would recognize, or maybe a poison or a venom of some kind?
Yeah, make it a nature check.
Nature.
Prismatic goop is like a interesting like band name.
It's like prismatic goop. 17.
17. It does feel kind of magical in nature, or some sort of has it like the film of like what would be from leftovers of like a color spray spell, or some sort of thing like that. Definitely more along the spell path than natural poisons and whatnot.
I'll look up at Schwing and Surge, and I'll say, keep your eyes open. I think we may have some other issues at hand.
I'm gonna try to look around for any people or signs of other travelers on behind us, in front of us, all that shit.
I'll assist you.
What's taking so
You know
long
what?
out there?
You look behind the cart, I'll look ahead of the cart.
I'll climb up on top of the cart and see if I can see any other signs of travelers around. You are muted, but I will roll that perception check.
Yep.
Sometimes you
sorry.
It
know.
was almost
It's
good.
with disadvantage, so roll again. Just with the stormy weather.
Mm-hmm.
So a 21.
Hey, you better.
21,
Good,
awesome.
good.
You looking around in kind of the storm here, staying on top of the cart, and seeing Dora kind of messing with the wheel. You don't see anything at first, and then you kind of start to see strange patterns in the rain, as it seem to kind of hit these small little things occasionally. And there's a lot of them. There's like, start to see these like almost like things going through the rain. There seems to be about 11, and they're tiny, but they do seem to be invisible, whatever they are.
Are they
What is
close?
going on out there?
They're kind of around, kind of swarming and weaving in and out, but they don't seem to be hostile right now.
Sphinx says there are things out there.
What do you mean things? Is he drunk?
Ghosts
Again?
in the wind.
Whatever they are, they blasted the wheel.
If I come out there and there is nothing, I'm going to be upset.
Oh, you won't come out here. Let's be honest.
I fucking come out.
Oh, yeah, you
I come out and I just fucking look at Surge as I walk
I just imagine like
As Lionel puts down a little doormat for me to stand on. To not get my shoes muddy.
It was a trick. I wanted you to come out because we might be in trouble.
Serge, I am busy.
But we're about to be more busy?
I will cast see invisibility.
That's good.
Yes. Beautiful. And as you
I can do that, and no one remembers me, and I do everything around here.
Could you roll, I'm gonna call them luck checks.
I want a luck check. This one's my luck check, because I had to leave in the rain. Ooh.
Oof.
Well, that might be really good if it's like golf.
We're lucky.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine. It's fine. He said it. You guys heard it.
That was for something separate. What you do see is, as you
So kind of ominous. Get out of here with that ominous. That was for something else.
Your eyes kind of flash with stars for a second, and then you see out and you see the rain hitting what Sphinx pointed out, and then these tiny little blue dragons with little red wings are flurrying about, and there are 11 of them, kind of just almost like a swarm of small bats.
Did the big blue dragon we met have red wings?
No.
Her name started with an S and it was crazy.
Yep.
Is it the same like baby dragons, or is it different in a way?
They are baby young dragons. Make a nature check.
This is gonna. The fuck is that?
That's a 3. Is what that is.
You don't recognize the type of dragon, but you do recognize that they are.
They're like. They're
I told
dragons.
you
They're blue scales, but have red wings. Are they not angry? You said? Are they keeping their distance?
Yeah, they seem to be keeping their distance, and just kind of swarming around, and like they're definitely acting as if they're still unseen and invisible, but they seem.
Hey, get out of here! Shoot!
Is that not hostile?
I'm shooing them. I'm not hostile either. I just want them to leave.
Can I use?
Do you think they hate us because they see us rolling?
So as
Yeah,
a
they're probably
spirit
hating.
seeker, I am in tune with nature a bit more than others. Can I use my? It's beast sense. What is that? Okay.
And I'm gonna start shooing.
Yeah, I don't know if speak with animals would work. It's also a casting time of 10 minutes. Can I make a check to see if speak with animals would be effective with them?
Yeah, just a general intelligence check or Arcana, since it is a spell. Use that.
I mean, I could like make them visible.
13.
You know that communicating with beasts, and that dragons aren't necessarily beasts.
I want
a little more
to
intelligent, and some of those spells that affect beasts do not affect dragons.
Gotcha. Okay.
Can I make a? Ooh, is this another nature
Kill
check?
them all.
What do dragons eat? What do blue dragons eat when they're babies? Is that a nature check?
Just going off of your nature check,
Yeah.
you're unable to. You don't know what type of.
All right, I'm gonna use create food and water and make like a different spread of different, like a salad, like a macaroni salad, some meats, desserts, some like fondue,
If I see this shit, I'm gonna go over there and start.
and I'm just gonna start throwing it. It makes a shit ton. I have it prepped.
What are you
'cause I'm-
doing?
They're following us. Get them out of here.
Yeah, so don't give them food.
So it makes 45 pounds of food. I'm
shit.
just gonna
Yeah.
start chucking. I'm just gonna start chucking food out in the fucking grass.
I'm yelling.
And,
I'm yelling at him for doing this the whole time. I'm just sitting
Get them
there
out of.
stuff in my face.
As you're throwing the food, and what Sphinx doesn't grab, you see they're not really going for it. They do start fluttering around. They are all about the size of like small dogs, so they're not like
They're
tiny
puntable?
dragons.
All right,
Yeah,
I
they're
think
puntable.
if they don't,
And well, as the desserts fly through the air, you see a couple of them like.
they like sweet things. And I'm just gonna start chucking. There's 45. There's 45 pounds. There's probably a whole fucking cake in there. I'm just gonna yeet it into the fucking.
I'm gonna pull out
There's
my
like 7.
quarterstaff. I'm gonna pull out my quarterstaff and I'm gonna
There's
say,
a lot of other stuff. I
they
didn't
may
know
need
what
a
they
stronger
ate.
deterrent. And I'm gonna.
You can
No,
handle
they are
handling
based.
check with advantage for the
Let's
sweet.
go. I just made a fucking s'mores. Oh, I was so close to a natural 20, but it wasn't. It's a 2 and a 5 for an 8 total.
As 8 as one kind of flutters up, gets close to you as you kind of hand it a sweet.
Oh, no one move.
And
I'm the
just-
only one that can see it. This is so weird.
And make a
Oh no!
wisdom save.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's
It's gonna put me to
that's
sleep.
alright.
No,
It's
Or
gonna
charm?
kill you.
not charm.
All right, then I don't get advantage. 14.
14. You do succeed, but as it just kind of flies back away as you get
Ah!
the urge of like you have like
That
a
smells.
brief sense of confusion for a second.
Oh, oh.
You okay,
Ugh.
buddy?
Take a cake.
And kind of you start to see is that they're not grabbing the stuff that you're throwing, like the little muffins or treats or whatever. They're like this invisible. Well, you see invisibly, so you see these mage hands grab, like they have little dragon
Oh,
hands.
damn magic
This is
creatures.
the most terrifying encounter I've ever been a part of.
Quoven looks insane. He just conjured a bunch of food. He's shouting at the air, and he's just eating cakes into the sky in the pouring rain.
And
Ah!
they do start with your low animal handling, like not passing that. A couple of them start going around and like kind of looking in the cart, and then you see him like
No!
mage handing stuff in there and just kind of throwing.
I'm gonna
things
grab a
around.
tail if it
and-
tries to go in the cart and take something. I'm gonna
Yeah.
grab a tail.
Can I close the door?
Is it just a
Just make a
athletics
little,
check?
like unarmed strike. So just strength roll.
20 to grab him.
20, yeah, you can
That's
grab
20.
one as
What it-
you do meet your AC.
He's fucking see me just nothing in my hands. Just fucking.
And you guys inside the cart, like all of like any sort of tools and
Shut the
stuff that have been set
windows.
up over the journey are just being like pushed over and just kind of knocked about.
Shut the windows! Lionel, shut the windows. They're trying to take it.
I'll shout to you, to Quoben. I'll say, hold it still. I'm gonna hold my bow staff up and try and give it a
I swear
good
to God, if you
whack.
hit me. I swear to God, if you hit me.
Yeah, go for it. I'll even say with advantage because it's got the grapple.
Oh, perfect, because that was... Okay, so I went from a natural 3 to a natural 19, so it's 28.
Nice. Yeah, roll damage.
Two-handing it, so that's gonna be a total
Are we
of
fighting
9
them? They're
damage.
not mean. Why?
weren't.
What?
They weren't. They will be.
Uh-huh. Oh, you've angered it. I'm imagining like a fucking Scooby-Doo. I'm holding his tail with my heels dug in, and it's just dragging me.
And,
They may need to be deterred.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were gonna do something.
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna try and wrangle it and then like throw it into the bushes, I think.
All right.
I'm just gonna try to get him to leave.
Yeah, why don't we do a group athletics check or like some sort of a weapon check? Let's do that.
Athletics.
Group.
If
is
I
little-
see if
weapon?
I see everyone getting involved, and I guess once they start taking stuff, are they boxed up in like a 20-foot cube?
They're swarming about.
How many could I get if I had like
Probably
like
4 or
6
5.
of them? 5? All right. I'll
Let's
When
do the
they
group
all-
athletics check first, real quick.
yeah. When they all come in, I'll try and fairy fire them.
All right, 3 successes. Surge, that's a failure. As
Oh, really?
you guys are able to wrangle them and kind of get them loose. You do notice that who's keeping track of like rations and stuff.
We didn't buy them because I'm gonna make food.
That's right.
And throw it all away.
Look, so far a lot of it's gone into the grass.
Your lead horse, as you, like they kind of swarm in,
The great Bloela.
As you're grabbing them and throwing them out of the cart and like smacking them with quarterstaffs and taking some of them down. They kind of scatter off at one point, and you realize two of them have gotten the great Bloela. And,
the great Bloela of Kepler's.
And they're almost like chaotically riding it off, and you see them just like.
That's Quobin's favorite horse. He's not going to stand for that.
Okay.
I'm gonna charge him.
All right.
Yeah, I'll mount Eagle Eye and take haste.
They're on the great Bloela.
I don't know if I want to roll full on initiative here, but let's just to keep the whole travel arc at a decent pace. Let's do, since the horse is charmed, not charmed by the fairy dragons, but basically you see the horse just like running this way, and two of them on their back are just like
Just get stuck. Quobin hates these fucks.
and just be like causing chaos. And let's do the group athletics was to deter them, and that worked. And then you guys are chasing
Where did
them.
we're in the plains, and this is where fairy dragons live? Okay.
Yep. And
Good to know.
Okay.
That's good information to keep in the back of your head when you want to go fairy dragon hunting later.
I want to distill this down to a roll here. So let's do like, are you're trying to catch up and grapple the?
I'm trying to
Save
save
the
the great Bloela.
All right. Is anyone helping, or what do you guys do? You still just kind of everyone else kind of fighting him off?
No one else can see him.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
probably
I
stay
have
to
no
the
idea.
cart.
You know what? I'm fucking out here
Okay.
alone. Chasing
I'm
dragons, no one
I'm-
else can see.
Gotta follow on Eagle Eye.
The only two other things is Schwing saw some raindrops hitting stuff, and then Dora got a good feedback on his quarterstaff when he hit my hands.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I have a plus 3 here. I'm gonna roll with advantage because there are multiple running the horse. You guys do Sving and Quobin both roll. I think athletics probably from Quobin, and then acrobatics or animal handling from Sving to catch. And then you guys take the higher. I'll take the higher. This is catch the horse. 19,
We're
very
playing
nice.
catch the horse.
Nat 20 for me for a total of 23.
Jesus.
Oh, the great Bloela!
As you guys are going for it, and at one point, like they just kind of look back and both breath, and all of a sudden you guys like are chasing it like in synchronization. And what the breath does is just like a confusion breath, and you guys both just instantly want to turn and run into each other and just like very comically.
What are you doing, Schwing? I'm chasing a horse.
What are you doing? I'm chasing the same horse.
And when you guys look back, the horse is just in the great distance of and kind of shrouded by rain, running off.
Does it seem totally uncatchable?
We can track it. I mean,
You could do
Ugh.
some sort of.
We bought a draft carriage. We need
Yeah.
draft horses. I'm
We
sorry,
need
but
that
we're gonna have to
horse.
hook that lizard up to the front of this carriage.
I don't think that's going to work. He's too wide and flat. He doesn't stand up tall.
I have just suffered a loss, and I am in no mood for excuses, like wideness.
We can go get him. It might take a day or two, but we can go get him.
I will always remember him.
You are insufferable. I ate too much cake.
I'm the insufferable one. Right.
Mm. Alright, I guess
You
we
have
go
some
back
fondue in your whiskers.
and I'm saving that for later.
Cohen, I guess, will go back to the carriage. Are they all leaving now that they've caused a sufficient amount of chaos?
Yeah, they just not everything they could knock over in the cart has been knocked over. The wheel is still broken, and they've kind of scurried off as the rain still kind of.
We've been lured into a trap. Not again. Never again.
Never forget.
Never forget the great Bloela of Keplis.
According to Coben,
I've read a song.
he said we're not going to go try to find the horse, but
He's gone in a storm. No one can track.
the
In a
best
storm.
time. Listen, the best time to find him is now, because if it continues to rain, it will be harder to track.
It's already continuing to rain.
Best to move
Yeah,
on.
the longer we wait, the harder it's going to get. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
We wait around
I've
too long, they
heard
may
it
come
all
back.
before.
I'm up for a hunt.
It's not a hunt, it's a track.
We are on a schedule.
Tomato, tomato.
Avi?
Yes, aren't we?
I feel like we're at our own leisure. We want to get there as fast as possible, but if we lose a
Right,
couple
so
hours
it's a schedule.
suggested schedule,
I
maybe?
think the schedule can be flexed if necessary.
It's the Great Boela we're talking about, Coben.
I don't say her name. Corbin's gonna go in the glamper. You guys can do what you want. He's gonna mourn.
I'll look at Surge. You think, and then I'll look over at Schwing.
What I think is Coben's in the camper right now. He'll never know what way we steer this thing. Let's go get her.
Schwing, can you track it?
I think so.
I suppose it's worth a shot. I'll say, Surge, go ahead and load her up. Schwing, why don't you find us a trail?
I missed it, by the way. Did we fix this wheel yet or no?
No.
Wheel needs to be fixed first.
Yeah.
Okay. Schwing, why don't you find us a trail? Surge, help me with this wheel.
Can we do like a makeshift fix to try to fix it a little faster, albeit a little less sturdy? Just something that could travel for like another hour or two while we track.
Yeah, it'll be a lower DC to fix to do like a worse job.
Yeah.
And
Just
then-
something that'll survive until we hit like an hour or two of tracking.
I want to try to...
Lower DC to do a shit job. Yeah.
That's what we're about. What do you want?
Do you have any tools proficiencies?
That's a good question.
I have quarterstaff proficiency.
Disguise kit, drum, my instruments. That's it.
You know, we could probably use...
Got a
part of
fucking
the
flute as a
quarterstaff.
spoke. It's a flute.
It could.
Yeah, we could use some
You
of
guys
your
had
quarterstaff too.
Carpenter tools proficiency. This would be very easy. But I'm
No.
trying to, I tap into I did the dragon chess proficiency earlier in the campaign. I'm tapping into the unused tools.
Yeah, does Lionel maybe have any of that?
You know what? I will check real quick. You might have something goofy like that to at least give you advantage with or something.
I feel like he doesn't though. I don't know if it's ever been brought up.
Oh, he's got a lot. Nothing that would really help.
Yeah. Yeah, none of
Yeah,
us are
nothing
really
that's gonna
like
help here.
craftsmen here, are we?
We're all missing Barry, aren't we?
Yeah.
Without the proper tools, it is disadvantage, so I'll allow a survival check here with
All right.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage survival.
What is this for?
8.
Doing a shit job on the wheel, and unfortunately, you're
It's
not
made
able
real
to
shit.
get there with the 8. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're putting the spokes on, and it doesn't look like it's gonna hold much weight. You guys are gonna have to do some other sort of fixing with this.
I'll be honest. I wasn't trained for this. I didn't learn this in Bard College. Sorry.
I have some experience with workmanship, but I don't know how well if better of a job I could do. We may just have to wait until the rain stops. Maybe we can get it in a better position to fix it. So I guess we could unhitch the horses, leave Quoben to his sad feelings.
Yeah, you know.
Fetch this horse, maybe cheer him up.
Maybe Ebola or whatever his name was will just come back on his own.
Well, if the dragons still have it, highly unlikely.
Again, you never know. We're not going anywhere without this wheel being fixed, so that's step one.
Have I found
Is there
That's
a
weird.
trail?
I hated
Do I know
that.
where it went?
I know.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Make a survival check for me
Survival?
with disadvantage because of the heavy rain. But
I'm sorry. Here.
Fuck you!
Ooh,
Natural
20s, bro.
20!
Wow.
Oh, shit!
2 natural 20s. Holy fuck!
No, I know
Yeah.
where all my rolls are going.
That's crazy.
I haven't rolled above a 7, I think, or maybe a 9.
You track the Great Boela
Screenshot
and
that.
the couple and the fairy dragons. They seem to be toying with him, and you see to the north, maybe a mile and a half, 2 miles, there is a little cave system or structure that they're using as some sort of dwelling that they brought him to.
I'll head back. So, I've got good news and bad news.
Good news.
The good
first.
news is I know exactly where they took the horse. Bad news, Coben was right. It's a trap. They went into some sort of cave, and
Oh, we're good in tight places. Remember the last time we were in a cave and there were spiders and a dragon? We got out of there.
did you hear that, Coben? I said you were right. I smashed the
I'm
side
right.
of the...
Well,
I'm sorry, Serge. What did you say?
yeah, nothing, not important.
What
I
time
think
of
it
day
was.
is
It
it?
sounded important.
Probably like late afternoon, to the point where like the heavy rain makes it look like it's nighttime, but if it were to totally clear up, there would still be some sunlight, but it is somewhat dark out.
Well,
Do we need to risk our lives for this?
Well, the other side of the coin is, if we don't fix the problem, how many other people are they going to terrify along this road? I think we have some obligation to make roads safer.
Well, not necessarily
Coben casts
being paid
create
to
food
do it.
and water again
Jesus
for
Christ.
dinner.
More cakes.
This is for the team. People food and some like
Thank you.
weird fish. He's kind of assuming just like fish of varying rawness for Schwing. He's assuming that's kind of what he eats.
I mean, yeah. It's me.
There's a few like just whole fish. And then Corbin's eating very petitely. Little tiny bites of things. Well, Dora, you make a good point. But not all fights will be our fight, so it could go quite poorly. What then?
I think our fates have greater purpose than to die by the hands of some troublemakers and rump ruins.
I'm sorry, the last one again?
Yeah, I didn't catch that.
Rump ruins. Ruffians.
No, you said not ruffians.
Right. It's how many languages do you speak?
I heard butt
3.
Regardless, I think at the very least.
What the
How
We
many
should
languages you
try.
speak? Anyways,
I think we should give it a shot at the very least.
how far was this cave? Anyone?
A mile and a half, 2 miles, I think.
Well, if we
It's
go,
hard to tell. I'm pretty quick.
better to travel by foot
suppose
then in that case, right? Maybe
We
Lionel
can do that.
stays here to watch the wagon and the elk, and
Lionel, fix the wheel.
Yes, sir.
that was good.
Well, Schwing, I suppose this is your mission. Lead
me?
the way.
Lionel, do you have any?
Yes.
Can you make sort of signal if you're in danger? I don't know. Just yell.
Are you saying there's a second group of roaming nefarious creatures on this strip of land?
Better to be prepared. I'm just saying.
Lionel, I don't think Lionel's quite feeling himself today. He may
He's
feel like
busy.
he's being taken over by a spirit of sorts.
I cannot fix the wheel.
He's working. Leave him alone.
You rolled a 5.
This fucking wheel.
This wheel's never getting fixed, dude.
Lionel, get it done.
Yes, sir.
And Schwing, I suppose if this is the path we've chosen, lead the way. Better to get this over with.
Lead the way.
Okay, no need for tracking. With your double nat 20, you are able to lead directly to the cave as it comes like it's like in the side of a hill, almost looks more like a hobbit hole or some sort of like Teletubby dwelling than like a hill in a mountainside or something. It's like it's just a hill going up, and then there's like this kind of like cavernous area to it.
Pinky Winky's in there. I'm gonna be pissed.
Popo.
I'm fucking terrified of Dipsy.
Yeah, that is the worst.
Dipsy's wild. You gotta watch out.
Dipsy Dunker.
What does the sun look like? Does it have a
I
face?
did not. Dipsy.
Oh god, it's a laughing child. We're in hell.
So
It is fucking hell.
as you guys enter this dwelling, the rain starts to slowly go.
I assume it's been an hour.
Yes.
I cast See Invisibility once again. I'm quickly running out of spell slots.
You're over here just throwing food away.
I'm sorry, do you not want to eat?
As you guys enter,
There's
the
no
cave
fish next
so
time.
with see invisibility up, you see lots of little fairy dragons kind of fluttering around and looking. You like you hear them like laughing, and they're just like. And there are like mushrooms of different variety of colors around here, but this cave kind of just leads in directly, and you see not a large. Small, picture like a small dog now, maybe like a 40-pound dog. The rest of them were tiny dogs. This is a bigger one, but it's a dark
Is it
violet.
Invisible?
It is, but you know that you see this. And it's kind of sitting in like a lavishly way on a large bluish mushroom as like a little throne. And around here you see about 4 or 5 of the fairy dragons with the great Boela. They have dressed him up those of you who don't see invisibility, you just see the horse.
A fucking
Is
drag horse.
dressed up.
A horse in drag. Fucking wig and eye makeup and everything.
It's dressed up like a fairy dragon, so it has like the shitty wings and like its little hat on that, you know, lots of blues and reds. And
This
it just
is,
kind of
I'm gonna murmur something to whoever is standing directly next to me. I assume it might be Schwing. Schwing, this is the last chance. We can just leave and pretend like this never happened.
This is fucking weird.
There is
What?
one the size of a large dog on top of that mushroom, and it is looking at me with much too intelligent eyes. And I do not trust it. I'm gonna look behind us. Are they like circling us in? Corbin's freaking out. This is like
There's,
his
like,
nightmare.
In the cavern here, there's like probably 40 to 50 of these dragons just scurrying around and fluttering, and you guys, those of you who can't see invisibility, can hear the fluttering.
We
And
are
then
surrounded.
You just hear a voice, and Quoben, you see the big kind of dragon kind of roll over towards you guys and just, hello, in Draconic. And then it undoes its invisibility.
He's
Oh,
speaking. Can you see it now?
Yeah. What does it say?
What is he saying?
I asked you that.
I don't know. Does anyone speak Draconic? Hello!
I don't.
We have come for our horse.
He immediately switches to Sylvan. Oh, fine, I'll use a different language.
Ew. I can speak Sylvan.
My ears perk up too.
Yeah.
I understand.
I also speak Sylvan.
Alright,
Hell
great.
yeah.
We're all good. We're good in Sylvan.
Oh, the native tongue, eh? Oh.
Yes, we've come for our horse.
I don't see any horses around here.
It's
He
the
kinda
elk.
looks over.
I think
damn.
Quoben immediately in his head is getting flashbacks to like fancy parties with like this guy's giving him weird dignitary vibe. And I think Quoben is just gonna pretend like he's at some kind of fancy mixer. Oh yes, very humorous indeed. Well, all jokes aside, really the weather we must be getting back soon.
Oh. Well, no one's stopping you.
All right. I'm gonna just kind of awkwardly, very stiffly walk up and try to like put hands on the reins of the great Bloela of Keplis.
Oh, actually, I think your horse is right there. And then you look back, like as you're going to grab him behind you. Very obviously, there's like 8 fairy dragons in like shitty horse attire coming out.
This is the nightmare. This is a nightmare scenario.
Oh,
This is
there's
fucking
your horse.
it.
We
just
found
came.
him.
We just ran into it.
It's very-
Okay.
Is there a
There's, like,
fairy
somebody-
dragon next to me?
Oh, they're everywhere. Yeah,
I'm
Did they drop
going to
those?
just like
Just the horse ones drop invisibility, or which ones have dropped?
they're still invisible in the shitty horse costume.
Oh, so Cove is just having a nightmare alone. Oh, quite a good show.
Everyone else make a quick insight check. You have to
Cove
beat
is
a
having a
5.
fucking.
Well, we
breakdown.
we can see the horse and the outfit.
You can see
and
the horse and
shitty
the
horse
outfit.
outfit.
Roll an
We can
insight.
see
You
both
just
of
have
them.
You just have to beat a 5. It's a very shitty.
You fucking see
Dude,
Quoven
I-
pale and sweating, just having a fucking.
2 nat
almost
ones.
the natural
D&D
one.
Beyond is
Dude.
killing me lately.
Nat ones.
Well,
That's so funny. 2 nat
quite.
ones.
Danny got a nat 20.
We
As,
had
fixing
2
the
nat
wheel,
20s,
though.
then 2 nat 1s, and then a nat 20.
as Dora and Surge, you gotta kind of look at the horse and look back at each other, and then look back and go, "Oh, well, that's."
Quoven is
It makes
frantically
sense.
looking around the room. You guys see him with his fucking moon sparkle eyes, just like.
I'm gonna, as he's having a manic attack, I'm going to speak with animals myself and just try to
Speak
get
Sylvan.
some insight into
If the horse is liking it.
what the horse is thinking. Like, hey, buddy, like, we should go now. What's going on?
Yeah, I want to hear the horse, the great Bloela of Kepler's voice.
Make a say an animal handling check with advantage, real quick.
Hello.
This is your horse speaking.
It is I, the great Bloela.
Oh no.
26.
Okay.
The horse it's the great Boyle is in perfect condition, if not better than when you left him out in the rain. He's been cleaned up. He's been fed. You can see he's being fed like everything that they can find, from little mushrooms to hay. And
he's
stuff
tripping balls.
Actually,
They fucking drugged our horse.
he's having a great time and is just like hanging out.
I bet he is.
And then if you want to say anything to him, you can,
Well,
because you speak with animals.
So, like, how are you doing, bud? We should really get going. It's like, this is
I'm
fun and
doing
all, but-
great.
Love this horse.
In fact, I wouldn't mind staying the night.
Mom, can I stay the night?
Guys, Bloela wants to stay the night. He's having a fun time.
What?
Yeah.
No.
He likes
no.
it here.
What a fun...
Tell
Yeah, it's
Bloela
fun.
the
Maybe
If I
others-
may-
stay too.
the
Oh,
others
host,
miss him.
what is your name? I pardon my manners for not having asked as soon as we arrived.
Quite okay. My name's Daisy.
Daisy? Any other titles or anthologies? Anthologies?
It's oncology.
No surname.
Any other oncologies?
This
I
is
read it.
cancers. I'm
Well,
gonna.
if I may recommend a trade for this party, I could create some aperitifs, some finger cakes for you and the horses, and perhaps we can stay for just one performance. I'm assuming
Performance, that would be
that
lovely.
that you guys do or we're doing. I'm trying to get a
No,
read on who's doing it.
You can do the performance. That would be
Oh,
lovely.
well, we happen to have a very famous bard in the city of Mylari, and a member, frontman of a band, Surge in the Tips. I assume you've heard.
No.
Surge,
Oh.
Surge. I'm gonna frantically
I take
scamper
psychic
over
damage.
and not look at Surge while I'm talking to him. Surge, this is the most important performance of your career and life.
The horse of the fairy dragons gets closer to you guys.
So close to me.
Well, go on then.
Okay.
I'm gonna make.
Here we go.
I'm gonna just lean on my spell again and create food and water for my last 3rd level spell slot and just do only the highest, densest, sugary foods I can think of. Just right in front of this Daisy, if that is their name.
Yeah. Kind of. He doesn't even fly. Just kind of gets on his back legs and hobbles over, and then just picks some of them up. Okay, perform for me.
Yes, Serge.
Yes. What? Oh yeah. All right. Here we go.
Guidance.
Thank you. Holy shit, I need that. Yep. So this is a hit
Play
that
the-
we knew back in the city. Yeah. Here, no more bounty. Here we go.
Yep.
Please.
I'm
Is guidance?
Wow.
Is that advantage or just a plus?
It's a +4.
D4.
Okay.
Plus D4, yeah.
as Surge starts to play, I'm gonna attempt to like do a martial art like a
Accompaniment,
like a
just
showcase kind of thing. Yeah.
Don't ruin
baton
it.
twirler.
Yeah.
Don't ruin his fucking legendary performance right now.
You
31.
did get a nat 20, so I'll allow you just to skirt by. If you want to make a performance check as well, but basically just to see how good you
Yeah,
did, but it's
you know
not gonna
what?
it's not going to affect the outcome just with the nat 20. But it is another nat 1 from you. Good job. You go to baton twirl and just kind of like it sticks in the ground, and then like
You fucking hit one of the
real
little
quick.
horse fairy dragons because you can't see him. You start spinning and you absolutely club one in the face.
Yeah, like we're supposed to be like diplomatic, and I'm just like clubbing fairy dragons the entire time. I'm spinning this bow staff.
Oh, but as you play a wonderful performance,
A perfect performance.
you then hear a cacophony of fairy dragons clapping. Just
I'm freaking out because I can't see him, but I can hear him.
wonderful! That was such a wonderful performance. Okay, well, give him back, Mr. Boela.
Great Bloela.
The Great. Sorry.
It's his title. It's not my title.
You know, with your wonderful performance, what you said you're the front man of the tip. You're the tip of the tips. Is that right?
The tip of the tips. Yeah, well, we're Surge
Tip
on
of the tips,
tip.
topping the charts near you.
Wow.
Thank you, Kobe.
We'll have to go home and we'll have to spread his name back home. The tip of the tips. Oh.
Surge.
It's gonna be your radio lead-in by every radio jockey.
The tip of the tip.
If I could ask, where's home?
Nope, don't ask.
The Feywild. Before you guys go with your
Nope, this is why you don't ask.
performance, I would like to offer just a token of our gratitude.
Yeah, good.
He pulls out a couple
Well, let's.
things
don't be
things
rude,
of
Coben.
dust.
I
Little satchels. One is marked like this dark purple. Another one is a very light blue, and the other one's a neon green. Would you guys
yes,
like any dusts?
fucking asking us if we want dust at this party. This is getting weird.
What does this do?
He didn't just like takes them and like swaps them. Who knows? Which one is which? I
Oh.
don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna start.
Still the green one, and that one still the purple one. So that leaves.
Oh, you're right. Well, the green one, it's probably the best one. I'll save that for last. The blue
Inside
one.
check.
Sure.
I don't trust him as far as I can see him. It's
Yeah,
a 2 plus 6 for 8.
8. The blue one, well, this is just common pixie dust. So, basically it just gives you a short-term little flying speed if you're trying to get a little higher.
He just grins like,
This is the weirdest. We've had weird sessions in D&D, but this is the
This
most
is-
not us
this is
messing
so much
around,
fun.
and it's
This
the
is
weirdest.
the violet one. This is called Dust of Disappearance. Makes you fly. And then
It kills you.
this is my favorite, the neon green one. It's called Reincarnation Dust. If one of you dies, either willingly or involuntarily, you come back as a different creature.
You come back as a
Ooh.
one more time.
That's
A
pretty
different
cool.
creature.
Wow, what
But
a
it will
Is that
generous.
bring-
Surge
back
just
to the
grabbing
dead.
that one? Did he just?
No, there's a fucking fruit fly in my goddamn room that keeps buzzing in my face.
Well,
He,
Quoben's just gonna start backing out of the fucking cave with the Great Bloela.
I say we
Oh,
choose
no dust?
the green
All right.
one. Sounds like I'll take the green one
There-
for my
Yeah.
performance. Thank
There
you
you go.
very much, Daisy. This has been a
Here,
treat.
you have the blue one too.
Oh,
And
Thank
the
you.
purple.
Take
Such a
him.
great performance.
Take him.
Daisy, thank you. I will sing
You're welcome.
songs of you.
We
and
have that
your
other horse if you
friends
guys want
here.
it too.
Excuse me?
Other horse?
Yeah, I think we'll take that one. Yeah. Let's take
You guys
that.
can't see him. He just pointed to nothing, and I'm having nightmare visions.
No,
Two of them's got an actual horse.
It's got a costume on, like a
We
shitty
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo
Be
horse.
happy to have him
Yeah.
in our party, Daisy. Thank
No,
you.
wait, there's a second real horse?
No. Two people though think it's a real horse. They're both nat 1 on the inside check.
Oh. No, thank you!
Are you sure?
Just the one real horse.
All right. All right, see you around.
Thank you, Daisy.
It's fine.
Thank you, creatures.
May
As we're
you
leaving
have
the
a...
cave, as we're leaving, I turn around and I go, "Come, horse." Yeah. Does it come?
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Damn. Okay.
Corbin's just 1,000 yards staring the whole walk back.
What the hell
With the
was
fucking
that?
horse and its dumbass wings flopping. Like, he hasn't taken off any of the regalia. And it's probably not going to, I think, for fear of angering them. Corbin, I think, is internally convinced we just talked to, like, a god and barely escaped with our lives.
Having such like a morality check.
That was great.
When we get
That
back, is the
was-
wheel fucking fixed?
That was an odd encounter.
Yeah. Are you okay, Coben? You seem a bit disheveled.
If only you could have seen the horrors.
I couldn't
Do
see
your
anything,
best
and I
to
rocked the
describe
shit
them.
out of that cave. Let me tell you, that cave had great
God damn
acoustics.
it.
I want to go back there and perform.
Serge, I will only
Again.
say this once. Thank you for performing. That was the single most important piece of music I've ever listened to in my life. And I would like to say now that I appreciate the craft and the
What
art.
song did you play, by the way?
It was Iron Man. It was
Damn
like
it.
that.
in the
Kate
anime.
Bush. I was gonna say a Kate Bush song. If
You know,
I could.
It's funny. You guys, while we were gone,
The magic dragon
I was thinking of a
lived in
song
that cave.
about the wagon wheel and things like that. I think I've got one.
Wagon
Me
wheel,
Coben like
wagon
a
wheel.
wagon wheel. Rock me door anyway.
Wagon
you
wheels
get-
on the wagon
The names will
go.
be interchangeable, but I think it's got some potential.
I think every song you write must reference each of us at least once.
Yeah, but thank you for the kind words, Coben. That was a pleasure.
Corbin's just gonna get
As you get
inside the
back, you see
clamper.
Lionel still struggling with the wheel.
I just
I'll,
walk in. Lionel, you missed dinner. And I fucking
Oh,
get in the
I already ate,
clamper.
but thank you.
I'll walk over and I'll say, if you want anything done, you might as well do it yourself. And I'll try and fix the wheel.
All right, it's a
Surely
10
I can't fail. We can't have this many failures.
nat 20.
Damn.
Flipping dice over
So
there. boy.
high rolls and low rolls. There's no in
no.
between tonight.
All right.
Awful.
Yeah, nat 20. You're able to, like, there was just a couple of the spokes. Lionel had gotten most of the work done. As you just kind of like, whack, whack, and
Like
then just
opening a
pull it
jar
out
of
in the mud and
pickles.
just like kind of pick it up yourself and just move it over a little bit to get on some better terrain. Just take a piece of one of the old spokes and just kind of like jam it back in. And with your nat 20, yeah, it is solid. It is new.
Yeah, I'll give it the old dad
The turtle wax
secure
shine.
kick. Yeah, I'm like, all right, should be good to roll.
I see what you did there. Can I do, before we get started, can I see where the storm's coming from, where it's going? Like, is it following us? Are
Yeah.
we?
Make a nature check.
Also, is it?
Corbin will set up
Almost
the dome
over.
outside.
Flip a coin, actually, Sphinx. 'Cause that's what it's been like tonight.
Basically.
I can't set up the dome with the wagon in it, right?
That's
no.
a.
It is big enough you could probably put it inside the wagon if you like.
You
Yeah,
said
yeah.
nature, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's a 4.
Oof. Yeah, you have no idea. The rain has lightened up though. Like the front has passed, and
It's just
now
wet
like a heavy
in general.
rain. Yep.
All right, I'll dome up.
All right. As you guys
And
go
wait,
up,
one more spell. I'm gonna end the evening. I'm gonna pull out my Moonstone amulet and I will cast Augury and try and get just what is going to happen tomorrow in our travels.
sure.
Oh, it's only in the next 30 minutes. Well, what's gonna happen for the night? Coben's shaken. Are they coming?
Can
and
you
then-
reread augury real quick.
Yeah, so DM chooses one of the possible following omens. Basically, good results, bad results, both, or nothing. And it's just vague. So I get a good vibe, a bad vibe, both, or no vibe. Are they going to come back for us? It's only the next 30 minutes. It's not like the strongest
that
spell.
one, as you kind of think to Sehanine and you know, go to seek the stars through the clouds, you do get a good vibe.
Thank God.
You're probably free for the night.
Oh,
And with the wheel fixed, you guys are able to keep on this, what is turning into the strangest Oregon Trail journey of all time. Let's...
you died of pixie dust.
take a fiver here, and we'll come back as you guys... This is the last plains leg of the journey, as now you'll be entering the dense jungle.
That was the single strangest moment of D&D I've ever had to try and figure out how to play.
That
It
was awesome.
Great, wasn't it?
And I'm the only one that could see it, so I just...
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back, then we'll...
Yeah.
Yep, 5 minutes starting now. See you later.
Welcome back. So, if you guys want, so that was the first, or I guess the second leg of your journey. Now, as you start coming into the forest, or not the rainforest, it's more than just a forest. You're like, you can see it in the distance now as like the day is coming, and see it getting closer and closer. And this thing, the night before, in your dreams, you find yourself in this forest. And
Does it seem familiar?
yes, and you're in the canopy, jumping from treetop to treetop, and you're hunting during the day here, and you are one of the best scouts in this tribe. And you come back, and over around, what would be a usual ending of the night is the tribe sharing stories. And then Targus Leash, the older tabaxi of the tribe, is, as you're recalling, telling a story in this weird kind of dreamlike state. It's like a children's tale of that you guys have passed down in your tribe. And at the end, she kind of looks towards your way, and in this dream makes eye contact with you and just says, "If you're ever scared, the sanctuary is where I'll be." And you kind of recall this information in vivid detail as you're getting closer to the jungle. But the rest of you,
Weirdly perfect for the end of a dream sequence. I hated it.
I know. Music ended. I was like, no more. I was gonna say something else. I was like, cut.
Bing, bitten, ding.
So, why don't you guys roll your luck check for this leg of the journey?
I've done one. Schwing's done one.
Honor, I'm gonna give it to you, buddy.
And I am gonna kick its ass.
We haven't done above 20 yet.
What do we do? Just a D100 for this?
D100.
Come on, keep us on the lowest D100 rolls ever.
Pretty good. 96.
96.
Fucking fuck. If only that was the fucking sapphire roll.
Fuck you. I'm never
Yeah.
gonna live that down.
No, we won't.
No, because that would have been so much money.
Yeah. I rolled a fucking one.
50 gold worth of sapphire, this money injection.
Why don't you roll a D100 for me?
Oh, me again? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting luck.
Billy's got a bunch of porn behind him.
Oh no, 2.
2.
It's just boobs and dicks. Just
Everywhere.
What the dog doing?
You. I need to
You know that. You know that.
roll a.
Oh, what's weird back there?
Hold on, I'm trying to find out. Okay, here we go.
Go ahead.
And then a second D100, just real quick.
Again?
a third D100.
This is the what
2
sort of
was 43.
43.
3
A 96, a 2, and a
and
43.
the final one, D100.
Oh my god, did we just fucking find
I don't know what the fuck
chest
is
in the middle of
happening.
the road?
That's a good one. 92. Well, I don't know. I guess if it's
92 more fairy dragons come out of the goddamn grass.
You,
encore.
upon coming into the jungle, you see. You guys start. You guys hear things, tales of like stuff crawling around and like what to look out for here. But as you're moving this big glamping wagon through the jungle, you see a body pinned to a tree, about 100 yards away. Almost as a sign, as you just are kind of entering the jungle, almost as a sign of warning.
Yeah, I was about to ask, is it a lifeless body? Is it like a corpse? Or is it like somebody's tied up?
It is visibly hunched over, with something stuck through its chest and a little kind of sign around its neck.
Okay. I will point out the body to the party, and then I'll go try to investigate it, see... I'll read what it says on the sign and try to investigate. Is it just like an arrow or something, or... Also, you know what? I'll detect magic going into this first.
Very nice. The weapon that is in its chest is magical. You're getting a pretty strong magical sense from it.
Mm-hmm.
It is a rapier. It's just plunged right through the chest. As you get closer, it is a tabaxi.
Rapier of skewering. Quoban will exit the carriage. What is the ruckus?
Well, there's a body.
Oh,
Sphinx, it appears to be a tabaxi.
Quoban's going to do a perception check to see if there is a trap. Scan the forest. See if anyone's waiting for us to be watching it. 21.
21. You don't see anything outside of the small animals. Like the more you look around, the more you see in the jungle.
There's-
Like even
okay.
looking up, you see like you can see snakes and stuff going through, but
Oh,
no sort of humanoid or anything. Nothing's watching you.
okay.
Well, can I read the sign or identify what language it's in?
It is in Elvish. The music got real dark, but we're in a jungle.
Mm-hmm.
And we're reading a sign on a dead body, so.
It
Does Lionel
just
speak
says
Elvish?
I can speak Elvish.
Oh, well.
I can
3
speak
languages,
it,
I
but
know.
I can't read it.
That's true. He's only can read common at a 5th grade level.
and only in relation to poisons at like a college level.
Yeah. He's like a poison researcher, but everything else is like Clifford.
And
I will read the sign.
No.
it just has one word. It's the Elvish word for beware.
It says to beware.
Mm-hmm.
This sign can't stop me. I can't read Elvish.
Well, can I see if was this piercing wound the cause of his death, or are there other obvious wounds, other cuts,
there are-
lacerations?
Yeah, make a medicine check real quick.
Does he have like no fingernails or what the fuck? 22?
22, very nice. You see a plethora of wounds. A lot of tattered fur around the wrists, as this creature was definitely imprisoned at some point. There are burn marks over the back, like as you kind of looking
Like
around.
brands?
Torch marks. No, not brands, but like actual just burns. Like patches of fur, tufts of fur just are burned off.
He was hostage.
I think maybe
Suffered burns.
maybe
Kept in
Sven-
poor conditions.
Hmm.
Does he look gaunt, like not fed well?
Yeah.
Perhaps for a long time.
Maybe Sphinx should ride in the wagon for a little while.
Sphinx, I don't want to be racist. But do you know this guy?
Go on.
Do you know this guy?
I'll
Is he one of
inspect,
your? Is he one of
see
your
if there's
pack?
any symbols or anything like that I would recognize, or if I know the guy or girl.
Yep.
I check.
Yeah.
How?
Look the tail up. No, you
One big pussy.
you
There it is. There's the
don't
joke.
you don't recognize
Come back next
Tabaxi.
week.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You don't recognize the tabaxi like on a personal level, but it is wearing markings of the tribe on which you came from.
He's one of ours. Don't know her. Him. But he's one of ours.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
I-
possible that
And it wouldn't
I
be
thought-
unusual to not know, because there's like so many subsects of the tribe itself.
we don't all know each other? Okay.
Yeah, just so you know.
Yeah. Sphinx. I'm trying to remember. You said you escaped when. Can you go through what you remember from when you left last again?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Basically, we were essentially slaves, and a few of us wanted to free ourselves and our people. And we got found out. Planning an overtake of the elves. And I was exiled. So
Were the rest
I
of your
don't-
people maintained in slavery the last you knew?
I sent this letter to my master, and
Yes.
it never got to him. We found it, and that's why we're here.
Who
I
could
did
this
have a
message be
weird-
for?
I had a weird us, maybe, I don't know. I had a dream last night, so, and she was in it. She said that she would always be at somewhere, but I can't
Her?
remember. Yeah.
No, his master.
No, god damn it.
I'm gonna check the pockets if there's pockets or like in the mouth. Is there like a note that this Tabaxi tried to save in its dying moments or any kind of sign or anything like that?
Investigation check, yeah.
Where did she say she'd be?
Sanctuary.
I'm also.
Yeah, it's
17.
the sanctuaries. That's what it was.
17. You're pretty confident that this creature is fully has nothing on it. Like, it is a tattered piece of clothing, gaunt, frail corpse, and the only thing was a magical rapier thrust through its chest.
I will.
I feel like we should
You have
bury-
detect magic. Is there any kind of trap on this?
Yeah, I was just about to make another question. The detect magic, I know it tells me a school of thought or
Yep,
school of
it
magic.
doesn't give you any schools.
Is there any other tendrils of magic coming off of it though,
No.
like to the tree or
No.
anything like that? All right, I'm gonna pull it out.
Be careful.
I pull it out and I hand it back to Lionel, I assume.
Yep. The body was pinned to the tree from it, so kind of.
I can identify
Well-
this if you want.
The rapier is very fine quality, and as you pull it out, it's almost
I just-
curious why it was
Whoever
used in this
can-
manner.
Yeah, who would just leave it in a body? That's very.
Bing, do your
Consent.
people have any type of ceremony or burial?
Just a simple burial.
All right. Coben will start digging.
I'll help. No tools, just pause.
I'm gonna use, if I have tools. I don't. I'm gonna start digging, and then when Sphing kind of takes over, I'll kind of just oversee the operation, make sure we stay on schedule.
You guys spend the next hour or so, hour and a half, burying this tabaxi.
I'll say some prayers. Do best I know for non-ceremony, like burial ceremonies, so nothing super magical, but all the basics. Sahanin, watch after this soul. May it bathe in the moonlight. Sphing, any words? Free from the shackles of this mortal plane. All right.
I'm gonna use my herbalism pouch. I'm gonna produce a bunch of sage and sprinkle it over the grave.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you both for your kind words and whatever that leafy green substances.
What about the dust?
Oh, what a thank you.
Maybe it's too far gone.
Of course, Sphing, burial rites are deserved of all creatures, especially those who taken against their will. Well, what I think it is important now we decide what this means in the next part of our journey. Are we looking for this sanctuary? Are we looking for the elvish settlement in which your people are kept slaves? What is...
I just want to make sure that Targa is okay.
Okay, so the sanctuary then.
Yeah, I think so.
Is there anything you remember? Any hints or the path to it? Any landmarks to the sanctuary? Gut feelings, instinctual guidance?
Yeah, I think I've got some clues. Basically, the amulet and the letter point the way, right? Yeah.
All right, well, we should probably get out of this immediate area.
Yeah, let's keep moving. And I'm
And
gonna take
I
the
don't
beware
think-
sign.
I
and
don't
hang
think
it-
you staying in the Glampa would be a bad idea.
Yeah, maybe you're right. At least for now, until we figure out what's going on.
The Great Bloela still has its fairy wings. I assume they're like paper.
Yeah.
I'm hanging the beware sign on the truck nuts on the glamper.
Nice.
Okay.
So, you don't want to hang it on the other horse that says "Beware of horse" and it's on a horse. I guess we're continuing on.
I think Serge, you had something.
Yeah. So identified the green dust at night before we rested.
Yep.
Could I, while they were doing the burial and stuff, could I identify the rapier? I don't know how
You
long.
can.
With an hour.
Yeah, it takes 15 minutes to cast Identify.
Mm-hmm.
It is a +2 rapier.
Okay. Thank you.
Lionel and I can fight over that later.
Wait,
Clearly, we
+2?
should leave this buried with its with the body as a sign of respect.
Would you want to be buried with your murder weapon? That's not respectful.
Could be symbolic. It might be the thing that protects his soul into the next realm.
Perhaps it was his.
He
But
was
this
a
is a good
slave
weapon.
who had nothing.
I mean, we were all slaves at one point. I was a slave, and I had eagle eye.
We are all slaves to our
You are
ambitions.
aware that Eagle Eye, a giant lizard, is quite different than a very fine quality magical item
Yeah.
worth probably 1,000 gold minimum.
Yeah. I'd say we should
Anyways,
keep
Yeah,
it.
that's absolutely.
Dora, I don't know what religion you are, but I don't think that one really makes much sense.
Aren't all religions subjective? There's no objective truth. Merely the truth that you present yourself and try to explain to others.
Yeah,
I talk to my god.
but you know, Coben also
Would you-
identified the body and didn't find a will, so there's that.
I checked its mouth too.
We could just take it. We're taking it.
Dora, shut up.
A high five, Coben.
Hey
is
guys,
fair.
I don't think it's. You don't have to be that mean to our new friend.
All right, I have quite the thick shell.
You
As
do, and
you
I
do,
pat him
and
on the back.
I think Corbin chuckles at that. That's a funny joke. He says, that's funny.
That is quite humorous.
How chuckle-worthy.
Well,
I
that
point
leg of
out,
the journey
I
is
point
much
out to
shorter.
Lionel that it's funny because he has a shell.
Of course, sir.
You guys-
Yeah, exactly.
Swing, he's slowly getting sarcasm.
Oh,
Little
sorry,
by
make a
little, he's
survival
still,
check here
He's making progress.
for
Who?
this leg of the
Who's-
journey. Whoever is
Probably
uh,
Dora's
uh,
out front.
navigating.
We put Schwing inside.
Mhm.
19.
19.
That's
Oh,
good.
very nice. You had to beat a 15 in this leg of the journey, as it is now getting more dense. And Sving, you know that there are parts of the understory which you guys are going through of the rainforest that almost directly correlates to pieces of the Underdark. So there are things and whispers in the trees sometimes. There was a reason you and your clan stayed in the canopy, as there are things down here that you just did not want to mess with. But so this next leg of the journey, you're going through probably the most difficult part to traverse with your glamper wagon.
I'd-
But
Probably be telling stories, like horror stories, as we're like approaching this part of like, yeah, they never made it. There were 12 of them. They just.
Oh, can I ask
On-
Schwing to do maybe a history check? Since it's your background, what kind of creatures are they? What kind of damages or weapons do creatures coming up from the dark use?
You want me to roll a history here?
sure, yeah.
A 9.
9, you never heard of any weapons. The only references you've got are these boogeyman stories and horror stories of things.
Any kind of
Creatures.
like thunder or lightning or acids or any kind of that? Nothing.
No. Not with the 9. No magical sort of. No information. Basically.
Great, so we are going into the boogeyman's territory.
Unless you guys can climb.
Dora, you can see in the dark, is that correct?
Could we sprinkle the flying dust on the horses and the flying carriage?
No, I have a bit of trouble seeing in the dark.
So does Serge.
No, I have the cloak.
I will do Eyes of Night to everyone else for an hour. So you guys all have 300 feet dark vision for an hour.
300 feet? That'll do me a lot of good.
Coben
How-
thrives at night.
Inside the.
Coben is like a night creature. Yeah, I
I
guess
also-
we're just continuing on.
Look out a window.
I'll stay vigilant out the windows as well, watching our flanks and behind.
I got port, you got starboard.
That's ships, Sphinx. Ships. I
Isn't
think it's
this
just right and
a
left in a carriage.
Sure.
That's not my rules.
It's a ship with land.
All right. For the second to the last part of the journey here, where we're gonna like distill down to the one roll. You guys want to make a luck check real quick? Whoever hasn't done it.
Who's our last lucker?
Billy, Billy,
That
Billy.
would be me.
Oh, you mother lucker.
This calls for Billy Boy.
26. Very nice. As whatever weather is above the treetops here, sunlight hasn't reached, as you guys kind of wake up to this day, sunlight hasn't reached you guys. You'd expect the sun to creep through, but with the dense forest, it just doesn't. So everyone make a DC 14 wisdom check here.
Really?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. Wisdom? Save?
Yes.
Nat 1. It's cocked, but it's a nat 1.
Shit.
One.
8.
2 fails.
10.
Fail. And Raw?
I got a 10, unless you want to do a save. No, my
Save, yeah.
yeah, my wisdom save and wisdom same. So yeah, it's a 10.
Very nice. As you guys all, with the horror stories of forest here and it not even
Damage
only
thing.
daytime, start to see like shadows in your periphery and like stuff taking over. Each of you individually roll a D100, and I'm gonna roll a D10, and that's gonna be how long it lasts for you guys.
D200.
Oh, God.
2. So this is going to be 20 hours. I believe.
20 hours? We're tripping
Just a
today,
raging
boys.
boner for the next 20 hours.
All right, what
Rolled a
is the
69 on
D100?
luck.
So you guys all failed?
We all failed.
Yep.
The wisdom check? Yeah.
All right.
He's like, I wasn't expecting this to kill you.
Thing, what was your D100?
Does Lionel?
Uh,
Someone roll for Lionel?
Lionel's not here.
Fuck it. No, curse
Yeah,
him.
he's not here.
Curse him.
Yeah, he failed. Fuck him.
I rolled a 21.
Yeah, see?
He also
Fuck
failed.
him.
21. You start to see shadows around you, and you, as you like, are kind of like always double taking every 20 minutes, like not 20 minutes, like every 20 seconds, and looking up at the trees, thinking you hear things. As you are now, the next 20 hours, inflicted and suffering from extreme paranoia. You have
Okay.
disadvantage on all wisdom and charisma checks.
Okay.
mark
Disadvantage
that
on all
down.
wisdom charisma.
That's gonna be important for the final leg of the journey, which is like a dungeon crawl. Quoben.
62.
Very nice.
Thank you. I
You
rolled that.
for the next 20
Yeah.
hours, you start to like almost retreat into yourself here, and kind of the sounds around you start to get a little muffled as you are 75% deafened and 25% blinded.
Oof.
So you're gonna have disadvantage on perception checks for hearing and sight, but you can still see. But as your vision is a little distorted and your hearing sucks. For 20 hours, you have terrible hearing.
Mop.
Mop.
Dora, where are we at?
I got a 6.
6.
Oof.
You, Dora, the way you're handling this part of the trip and kind of
It's poorly.
the surrounding terror. You're gonna have to pick an activity, and I'll list some examples here. But you are gonna be compelled to repeat this activity
God.
almost nonstop.
OCD.
I think it would be like I sit there and I'm like meditating in the back of the wagon with just like this this journal of like really old, aged pressed paper, and I just keep like tearing sheets out, and I keep making the same like crane, and then I just like put it around me very ritualistically, and then I just rip off another piece of paper and start the process like slowly again, and I just have like, so I start collecting like a large audience of these origami cranes that are just like laying around me.
Corbin points to the book that's cursed and wrapped in a thing still. Don't do it to that one!
You don't have to yell, Coben.
What?
I said you don't have to yell. We're right here.
And before we get into RP, Surge, what was your name?
35.
I love the crane thing. 35?
Mm-hmm.
So same thing. You're going to have to pick something.
Oh.
That you'll be intensely revolted by. It's usually what the source of it's usually what it says it's usually where the source of the madness is coming from. So I would say whatever creatures and basically the outside. So you're going to be retreating inside the wagon, and you're basically under the antipathy spell to outside of the wagon.
If we're all in here,
just
who's driving the wagon?
Terrified of what's out there.
Curious. I don't know. An activity or a creature? I have to pick a creature.
Sorry, no. I kind of picked it for you.
Yeah. Okay.
I kept that's what it said first, and I kept reading it, and it's where the source of the madness is coming from. So you're just fucking terrified of the forest.
Hanging out in the wagon.
If everyone's coming in, like I thought Dora and Surge were out, and if they come in and start being fucking weird, I'll go out. If no one else is going to drive it, I will drive it.
The blind and deaf guy. Great. Lionel, would you go with him, please?
I hate rolling. Can we not do this just because he's not here?
Okay.
I don't want to. Like I don't. I'll wait till he can roll his madness when he gets back. I don't want to roll.
Yeah. Sure. I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
Not let the blind and deaf guy.
I'm just gonna
drive us off a cliff or something.
Trying to hear the horse's footsteps or like the wagon, and just lots of head shakes. Like I have the mask on still, by the way, for everyone to just picture it.
Well, amongst this paranoia, you guys do have to make a survival check to traverse the woods now.
I'm the only one out front, so probably me. Oh, you guys are inside building cranes and terrified.
Yeah, no,
so
I'm doing origami. Never mind.
I'm gonna guide myself because I feel that I'm gonna guide myself as I'm sitting here fucking getting I got blurry vision. Yeah, like the drunk person. Like I can't get. I just gotta go. And not look drunk.
Baby.
No, it's one of those ones, like you know when you're going into the dorm after being fucking drunk and you're just like, I just gotta not look that drunk for the dorm people to stop me, and you're just like,
pep talk.
Yeah, Coben, he's gonna guide himself to fucking survival check through. So far so good. Guidance, total of 9.
Okay. Are you perfect time here?
Card crashes.
As you're moving through, slowly through the jungle here, just you hear the shuffling and every few seconds you hear the ripping of a page in the back of the claim.
No, I don't.
Oh yeah, you're deaf.
No, I don't though. But I don't hear that.
Those of you inside, you hear the frantic.
Every now I hear like the whisper of that loud burr caw that everyone hears. Like, and everyone's scared. I'm like, good thing my sight is like crazy high. I feel like 25% blind is like pretty normal people sight for Quoben.
Yeah, you'll get a minus. What's your passive perception? 18 or 20, right?
21.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say -3.
21, and I have 25%. I only have 215 feet of dark vision now.
So, even in your partially blinded state, you're still aware enough. You see two creatures kind of like hunched over. They have large kind of backs to them, kind of walking slowly, but kind of floating behind a couple trees as you like.
How aware am I? How aware am I that I'm pretty fucking deaf? Am I conscious of this, or is it like a confusing kind of?
It's
Since
more
it's a madness in forest.
Yeah,
so I don't think I'm totally aware that I'm inhibited.
Yep.
Whoa! I scream. The horses. There's something. Be quiet. There are creatures. What? Do I recognize them?
That just makes me super more paranoid.
From here, no. But as you guys hear that from the front, as the all the horses
Easy,
stop.
Groat the Great Bloela. Clapo Viola, calm down.
As-
I would just wait, and I'm keeping a fucking aggressive eye on them.
Sure. With your yelling, though,
My whisper yelling.
your whisper
My
yelling.
my stage whisper.
You. Hold on.
You!
The creatures start approaching you, kind of hunched over.
Do they seem hostile?
They're moving very slowly. You don't see their faces. They are the size of a humanoid, though.
You said they're floating, like spirits?
No, they're almost walking in like a eerily like
Oh.
floating manner. As
They have
they're
a
almost, like,
weird
sliding through the jungle.
Floaty gate kind of thing.
And you do. It does respond to you as it says hello. You just hear hello.
Is it using verbal?
One of the one to the left. The right one
I
is
know, but is it like into my brain, or are they actually
No,
trying
no.
to talk to me?
you
What?
hear it audibly.
Speak up.
What brings you here?
I'm sorry. One more time.
As they get a little bit closer,
That's close enough. Thank
you
you.
see just kind of the silhouette, and it goes to like take off its hood to show. And as it shows you its face is sunken in, like, and its mouth is real long, and its eyes are sunken down.
Does it seem like an undead?
It does, and
I'm going to immediately
Looking
cast
into
Turn
its-
Undead if I can.
looking into its eyes,
Oh, okay.
make a con saving throw.
Is this
Barely
against a
see.
charm effect?
It is not.
Put to sleep?
God damn it.
You always gotta ask.
I respect the
6. I'm doing great.
6. Okay.
God, is this gonna be the
As-
thing where my stats get put to 0 like the fucking intellect devour, and I'm just gonna get zonked? Come back as a
You
gnome.
guys, as you look into its eyes, like this, you see, like, into its mouth, this hollow void. You look at death itself as you drop to 0 hit points, and everyone roll initiative.
Aw.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Am I
Becky,
stable? Or maybe will I be making death saves?
You'll be making death save.
Do you roll initiative when you're already at 0 when combat starts? Or are you
Yes.
just at the bottom? You do still? Okay. I don't know if high is good or low is good, but we have 18.
got that gentleman's 20.
The gentleman's 20.
Gentlemen's
That's my favorite.
I love it.
Absolutely love a gentleman's 20.
And we are going to put you guys at the cart is going to be, just for the sake of ease, a large cow.
Hell yeah. Let me hop into TaleSpire.
this large cow is going to be this big, actually. No, you know, it'd probably be bigger because you guys are all comfortably inside of it. Do they have these creatures? They do not. As Quoben, you are up front and unconscious. Sving, you are somewhere in the back. Do-Ra also. Surge as well. I'm just gonna use these things. As what do we have for initiative here, boys?
16.
Okay, 16. I'm gonna roll here for one of them, and the second one. Okay, that's a plus that. 16 for Do-Ra. Quoben, you had 18, if I remember. Yes. Sving, you were gentleman's 20. And Surge.
10.
10. Okay, and then one of them is there. The next one is just under Sving. So as you guys are doing this, Sving, you can see the back of Quoben as he just says, "Look, there's something here." And then you just see him collapse, lifeless.
Loud, clanky. I'm in plate armor. I hit hard.
He still can't hear himself drop.
I don't hear it. I feel it though.
I'm up.
Yes, you are up.
Can you pull me in so I can see what's happening?
Why isn't Quoben?
Oh, I need to upgrade her.
That's a big horse.
Yeah.
That's a cow.
Cow. No, that's a horse. I think I know a horse if I saw one. I am the tracker.
It's a horse with monkeypox. Makes a cow.
Wait.
So, Sving, you're up. Quoben is- you know that the stories of the boogeymen are out in these woods. You know something must have happened.
I bust out of the carriage, kick it open, and I'm paranoid as fuck, twitching, looking around. I see Coben.
He said,
Fight her into something.
Bonus action healing spirit on him,
Okay.
on his ass.
All right, healing spirit does go on top of you. When does it heal? Does it heal initially or just like at the end of your
Oh
turn?
yeah, it's on his turn. It says whenever a creature enters the space, or
So he's entering the space.
or
right
on his
now.
turn. Right.
So roll your healing.
It was a 4.
4. Quoben, you're up to 4 hit points.
"Eater,
So-
eater."
It's whenever he enters the space or at the start of the turn.
End of the start. Oh, that's hot.
Yes, the end of the start.
The end of the start of your turn.
And then I don't know. I see these things.
Mm-hmm.
How far away? I need my measuring tool.
It's like one's about 55, the other's 55.
55.
Yeah.
55.
All right.
40.
I guess I'm gonna. I can't make it with 40. I'll use my feline agility to get up there and whack one of them.
All right.
The old 1-2.
And as you look into its eyes as you're running towards it, you have to make the same save.
Oh, what was it?
It's a con save.
Con save.
As you see just the despair in its mouth
16?
and eyes. 16. You succeed.
Hey!
Um,
I'm gonna beat his dick
You're
off
good.
with both hands. That's another gentleman's 20
all right.
for
That hits.
8 damage. Plus, I'm gonna mark this one as my favorite foe. So that'll be another D6 for a total of 12.
12 damage. Nice. Is this a
And
magical
then-
weapon, perchance?
This is the piercer,
Gotcha.
the +1, and then I'll hit him with my short sword as well.
Go for it.
I don't think that's gonna hit, Bob. That's an 11.
11 does not hit.
That's my turn.
All right.
I'll hiss at it like a cat.
This one is going to slowly walk up, shifting its gaze towards the party.
So,
And
are we all still in the wagon?
you and Dora are.
Okay. I thought so. Just checking. Thank you.
Or actually, it's going to. This weird kind of like ghastly breath kind of reaches out towards you. Spinning, make another con save.
Another con save. Goddamn! Come on, titty. That's another gentleman's 20.
Very nice. You're going to take necrotic damage, but is going to be halved, so 5.
5 damage. Can do.
And Quoben, you're up and at 4 hit points.
I'm going to. They're both within 30 feet. I'm going to use an action to cast Turn Undead. Channel
Alright,
Divinity.
Are you looking at the creature?
I think I'm getting up and I'm just going to channel stuff. I don't think I'd look right back in after having that shit just happen.
Okay. I don't think Turn Undead has an attack roll with it. I think it's just a save, right?
So each of them that you miss a wisdom save. My DC is. What is my DC? 8 plus 3 plus 3. 14 wisdom.
Okay, 14 wisdom, Turn Undead. Let me just look up real quick.
So they can see and hear me. Saving throw. It's turned for 1 minute. It has to spend its action to get away. Move to get away. It can't take reactions, and yeah, for its action, it can only use the dash action to try and escape.
And is it under a CR? It just automatically fails.
If it's under 1/2 CR currently, it is disintegrated.
Okay.
It dies.
I knew there were, I didn't. Okay, I just wanted to
Yeah,
double check
so if it's only weak undead right now, but yeah, so if it's under the CR, they're just like vaporized by my dope holy energy.
that. Did you get both of them or just one of them?
Both. They're both in a 30-foot sphere.
First one is going to succeed. Second one is a failure. Wisdom, right?
Wisdom.
All right. And is there a condition that they get, or they just turn around? and
They are
start-
turned for 1 minute, is what it says.
Gotcha. This one that was kind of creeping up towards you and just used its thing is going to turn that direction.
And then I think I will. Did he just make an attack at Shring, or did he make a save?
Both, basically.
I'm gonna bonus action Shield of Faith.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
Dora.
Let's see. So this one in front of Quoben is turning away. Is gonna start running away.
Yes.
Okay. And if I hit it, it's gonna get another save, right? Is that what you said, Clay?
If you hit it, I think it can try and save. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
And as you move up to look at this one in the eye, the other one was turned away, so you didn't have to make the save for that one. But as you see this one going up to it, you must make the con save.
Fuck, Dorot's got all the dust.
19.
You are good. As you see the death void in its gaze. Or its
Oh.
visage.
I will
Hogan's-
speak an original phrase, and I'll say, "You have no power here, Dark Guardian," and I'll rage, and then I will take a swing at it with my quarterstaff.
Amazing.
Corbin singularly is the one to get just fucking zonked with one hit in this group.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
Oh, that's not great. For 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Did you move, Coben?
No, I stood the fuck up.
Okay, take another bit of
Oh
healing.
shit. Yeah.
Let me
Those
roll
when
that
he
for you.
starts his turn, right?
Yeah.
Oh, when he enters. Yeah, so you would get another one.
And I will pass the surge.
That's a 5-er.
All right, so
You got it.
So, how does my curse work? Am I, like, too afraid to even leave the wagon? Because that's
You
how I feel.
can't leave the wagon.
Yeah.
You look, the outside, not good.
Yeah.
You can look
that's-
out, but you don't. Yeah, you legitimately can't leave the wagon.
I feel like I can't even. Can I even look out the windows? I don't know. This is tough. This is like the worst curse to have right now in combat.
Getting rolled a 69.
If I get drunk enough, can I overcome my fear? Liquid courage, maybe.
Try.
Fucking action, take a shot.
Yeah,
Action beer bong.
I don't even know if I have liquor
He's
on
in there
me.
fucking shotgun in a fucking flask.
There's got to be some kind of liquor in the wagon, right? We came to party.
You can't do things with disadvantage without looking at it like outside the wagon. So you can still do things, just it's gonna be harder.
Oh, okay. All right.
He just starts singing damage to the enemy inside, and he can't fucking see anything. He's just strumming.
No. Let's see. I yell out, Coben, was that your plate armor I heard jingling? It sounded like it hurt, or maybe you're hurt. Oh wait,
Don't
hang on.
look at them!
Let's. Shit. I was gonna use a healing spell, but I think that's only touch.
Which one
right?
is it?
Cure wounds.
Now when you gotta come touch me.
Yeah.
I'm right at the front of the wagon.
He's
I
at the front of the cart.
you could maybe reach out the window that we've cannoned is there. The
I would
slidey
say it
wooden
would be an
panel.
acrobatics
DM?
DC 5 check to reach him.
Okay.
DC 5. Yeah, slide that
You-
thing.
you
Do you have
can't-
disadvantage for
You
being
can't fail
terrified?
it.
Yeah, he won't look out.
So just straight roll acrobatics, or disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Okay.
That'd be the 5, 12.
12.
Yeah, you can reach him for cure wounds if you'd like.
Ah, that's. I know Coben's armor anywhere. That's you.
Oh!
Ew. And you know what? You were really nice about my music. I am gonna cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Hello.
So you do
You grab a firm glute.
3d8 plus 4. Take 22.
22. That's a fucking heal.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. Bonus action. Why don't I? Oh well, this is interesting because I can't. Let me read again what Mantle of Inspiration do. Oh, I can't mantle because I can't see you guys.
No.
Interesting. Okay, in that case, I will just give. Can I inspiration you without seeing? Oh no! Any creature that I can within 60 feet that can hear me is barbaric inspiration. So I will
He's
just.
gonna shout inspiring things.
You
Yelling
got
from the
this,
car.
Kobed! I say, and he.
I
Gets
barely fucking
bardic
hear you
inspiration.
as you yell right next to me.
Womp, womp. All right.
And yeah, it's my turn.
Cool.
Oh man.
Next one here kind of is looking at you guys both.
Man, when someone gives you
Going
inspiration,
to-
you really wish you had got like guiding bolt prepped or something, so I could yeet, but I don't.
It's gonna reach out towards you, Sphing, and just
Should I
with
have
its
another
hand.
beer
Oh,
prep?
it's only
I'll
gonna be a
do that.
9 to hit. as it
Nah,
misses. But then you hear like these strange, like you start to see shadows around you, and in a 30-foot radius of this creature, you hear whispers, and those of you within it just like as this terrifying noise and feeling of eeriness is around you.
Do I hear it? I'm in
Yeah,
range.
you would
Do I
too.
hear it?
Yeah, you would.
I
too.
hear it with my 75% deaf.
Oh, it's
That's what I'm asking. I'm in range, but do I
for you.
hear
It's
it?
for you. It's like these small little figure shadows. It's not really an audible thing. I was
I'm
like,
only
yeah.
75% deaf, and now is the time I was wishing it was 100.
Yeah, it's not an audible thing. It's yeah, it's just this weird necrotic energy. It does feel hostile around you guys. But that is its turn as it misses its attack.
Wait.
Sping-
Do we
Sping, you're
roll or
back up.
anything to do, or is it just around?
No.
What? That's confusing.
I think I leave Healing Spirit where it's at. I'm gonna pop this guy twice and sick wow on him. First pop is a 13. Oh, it's raining horses. Holy shit.
Yeah,
It's raining horse.
it's a
Horse
13.
hallelujah.
What was, 13 to hit.
What'd you- 13 misses.
Fuck, I'm gonna bap him again. No, that's worse. Miss. I'm freaking out, man.
All right.
For wow.
As you end your turn, take 5 necrotic damage. As the aura
Bonus action
around-
wow. Bonus
Wow.
action wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on, wow. Nope, that's an 11.
Sorry, that was really mean to clap at my microphone like that. It's fucking
Wow.
by the
You
way,
said
I
another
can't catch
5 necrotic.
Take 5 necrotic, and if WoW is in range and his turn ends, he takes 5 necrotic.
Okay.
This one is turned, so he is going to use his movement to move, right? Does he action dash as well?
Yeah, he has to use his action to dash.
It's 30, and then another 30 straight away as it just... Alright, Quoben, you are up.
I'll take my
does
healing.
Does it make the save at the end of its turn?
No, it's turned for 1 minute.
Just turned. Alright.
It's gone for a
Beautiful.
minute. It's one of those random cleric
rounds.
things.
Yeah. Alright, I just want to double check. Quoben, you're up.
Yep. I'm going to do a thing I don't normally do, and I'm gonna Sacred Flame the one with Shving. Oh, and can you roll the heal for me, Shving, on your healing spirit?
Yep.
So Dex save 14 for the spirit.
Oh, sorry, Sphinx. With you attacking, with
Oh,
without
you make
disadvantage, you did
concentration.
look at it. You have to make a concentration or Constitution saving throw.
And you'd make a concentration check for the 5 necrotic damage.
And I gotta make a concentration check. 19 on the save.
Good.
Oh, what is concentration?
And
No, what is it? Another con save?
Constitution save.
Yeah.
That's a
BDC
14.
10. You're good.
6 for 16.
You are.
So that's still up. So then healing.
It's like
5.
a WoW attack too, so he also has to make the con save.
What is? Let me look at his con. I'll get back with you on that.
Can you Sacred Flame without looking, since it's a
Plus
save?
2.
Does it say you need to see him? Or is it just a range thing?
WoW rolled a 12
Wow.
for the save.
It'll usually say
And
like,
see. Yeah.
target you can
I have to see it.
Yes, you would have to look at it.
Alright, I'll look at it.
All right, make your con save for looking at it.
There's a 12 pass.
12 fails. You take.
Alright, I drop again.
What was yours?
5.
5 con save?
Yeah.
Yep. You failed by 5 or more, so you go down to 0.
All right, I'm back down. Did my sacred flame go off?
No, because it's it triggers right when you look into its eyes.
Cool.
WoW takes psychic damage. 22 psychic damage. Huge.
Jesus.
Oh, do I take necrotic damage at the end of my turn?
You didn't move, did you? No.
No.
So, yep, you do take. You auto fail a death save.
I'll fail a death save. Don't lose concentration on that spirit, would ya?
Doing my best.
I'm
How
gonna
are you
fall
talking to me
down,
from beyond
just
the
die
brain?
again. Die again on
Go,
this penguin.
hurrah, you are up. Surge on deck.
He's a weeble wobble.
I'm going to strike at it again with the quarterstaff.
Go for it.
11 to hit.
That misses.
And then I'm going to bonus action flurry.
Yeah,
You're looking at it, you got a con save.
Oh, that's right, con save. 24.
Good to go.
I'm going to flurry of blows. So I'll spend 1 key point.
Remember I could chuck my hammer.
Oh, yeah. Just no look.
27 to hit.
That hits.
For 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Next unarmed strike, 13. I think it misses.
That does.
Alright, that'll be it for... actually... I'm going to... After that, after that I'm going to move around it.
Awesome.
Get on the other side. And
All right. Ending your
give
turn
surge.
in its aura of annihilation. Take 5 necrotic. Surge, you're up.
So 3 for me. Halved.
Halved because of your barbarian. Yep. Rage. Your OP
Necrotic
rage.
damage?
I take
Type of
half of
barbarian.
everything except psychic.
That's crazy.
Totem, right? Totem barbarian.
Yeah, Totem of the Bear.
Yeah. All right, surge.
That's actually kind of insane.
It is.
Really good.
Yeah, I'm down to 85 hit points.
Holy
Shit.
fuck. So I've been listening with my great finely tuned
Cohen
ears.
fucking clanked to the ground again.
Yeah,
Again?
you heard him clank down again.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Shit.
Coben's really having a fucking moment here.
Yeah, I guess I will try to reach out and do it again.
All right, we'll keep the same criteria here. You have to beat at 5 acrobatics at disadvantage to feel around for him.
This time it's gonna be a cure wounds at 2. I think that 9.
It's 9, you're good. Yep. You have a +5, so I guess we're looking for an @1. You're pretty acrobatic.
Coben, get the fuck up. You
Fucking-
take 9.
Well said.
And the get the fuck up is another bardic inspiration. So did you? I don't know if you.
I haven't used it yet. Don't give me another one.
Okay, all right.
I'm about to.
I don't know if they stack necessarily. I'll give it to.
They don't. Give it to someone else.
Swing, help Coben out, would you?
Can you
need some
use
help?
Bardic Inspiration on con saves?
If I look at what they say,
Is it any D20 roll?
the creature can add
Certain
it to one
bards do
ability
it for different
check, attack roll, or saving roll. This can be
Okay.
added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome. So you've got one, and now Swing has one.
And it's a D8 at this point?
Yes.
Cool.
All right. Back up to the flanked one. He is going to make another fist attack at This time Do-Ra behind him.
Pass.
16 to hit.
That'll miss.
All right. And that's its turn. Swing, you're up.
Bap him.
All right, are you taking it at disadvantage?
Would he get advantage because I'm flanking?
It would be
Great
if you're
roll.
averting your. Basically, the question I was asking was, are you averting your gaze, or like closing your eyes, basically?
Oh, fuck this guy.
All right, make a con save.
Don't do bad. You die.
18.
18, you're good. All right, and then now we can roll with advantage to hit because of flanking.
Advantage. That's 2 12s for a 19.
That hits.
For 10 plus 4, 14.
Very nice.
Hitting him again with advantage. For an 18.
That hits.
And I think favored foe is only the first time I attack. I'm pretty sure. Nope, when you hit a creature with an attack roll.
Yep. Roll the
Oh no, the first time on each of your turns. Okay, so just 8
Okay.
damage there. And then I guess wow. He's still up and kicking. That's a 16.
He also has to make the gaze.
Oh yeah, he's got to make his goddamn
gaze.
con save. Come on, titty. 17.
Good.
Is it all sides of him? I guess it doesn't really matter.
What did I
Basically, you
roll
have
for?
to, if you're like
Yeah.
engaging with him, if either
It's not like looking at a part of
gaze-
his body. It's just like looking straight at it.
Does a
It's
16
not like
hit
a
him?
tonal beholder thing.
Well, I think it was just because the way you flavored it. That's what I was thinking. Like looking into its mouth, and I was thinking if you're behind it, but it's just looking at it.
That hits.
5 plus 2 plus 5. 5, 10.
10. Very nice.
Does it look hurt?
And that's
Looking
slashing
very
and magical damage.
The pet's magical damage?
I believe. Let me double check. I think it becomes magical at a certain level.
It's a very important time for
It's not magical. I want to throw my hammer with disadvantage and inspiration.
It's not magical.
That's just what I want it to be because I want to kill it.
Okay. Well, then it's not magical.
Okay.
I love that for me.
As the other one keeps moving and is now kind of like lost in the woods. Quoben, you're up. Take your healing.
He's not. Oh, that was the other hurt. Yeah. Squeak, roll the healing spirit.
Oh, yep.
I am going to yeet my hammer at disadvantage because I'm not looking.
3 heals.
$11 plus a D8 of inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking 2. 13 total.
13, that misses. That's great.
My hammer just fucking.
Do-Ra and Sphinx take 5 necrotic as you.
It doesn't come back, does it?
You
Clay.
It doesn't. No.
Oh,
You guys,
It
just this
doesn't come
large
back.
hammer just
you're blind.
crashes
too.
through
You're
the jungle.
blinded.
Oh, I need to make another
I'm
con save.
25% blind.
Natural
Yeah.
20 for the keeping the healing spirit up.
cool.
I will move out of the necrotic area by just a smidge.
Beautiful.
Just a smidge.
That was all you needed to do. Do-Ra.
Fucking one step out.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the old 1-2 again. So
Right.
I'm going to attack with my first con save.
Con save, yep.
17.
Who else had the
You're
inspiration?
good.
I did.
Swing, yes.
First hit with the quarterstaff is a 27,
That'll do it.
and I'll
He
go
has
ahead and
4
mark
health
him.
left, so I'm assuming he's going
Yeah, it's
down,
gonna be
so
13 points of damage.
take it away.
So I'll like swipe at him with my bow staff, and then as like a flurry of blows, I'll swipe at him with my claws. I'll grab his robes as my claws sink into him, and I'll pull him in and just bash my head into his. And then as he fades or like dies, I'll use Touch of Death and absorb his spirit to give myself 7 temp HP.
As this spirit right out.
And then I'll just like throw the robes against the tree.
How's it going out there?
Is it gone?
It is taken care of.
I fucking hug the healing spirit. Someone get my hammer? Did you see where it went?
Yeah, I'll look for his hammer.
Fucking sticking out of a
hammer.
tree right there.
Yeah.
Just like crushed in like some shrubs and stuff that just annihilated a bush because it's a very heavy war hammer. It's not like throwing a ball peen hammer, it's throwing a fucking...
It's a maul. Yeah, there's no way. The rolling
Yeah,
that I can throw it is insane.
I'd like to like pick it up with one hand and like flip it, catch it, and then hand it back to Quoven.
Make a fucking athletics check on that. She's girthy.
Oh, it was a 19!
Yeah.
It was a 19!
Another nat 1. Let's go to pick it up.
Fucking try
Whoa.
to flip it and act cool, and you drop it, and Quoven's like, thanks, and just picks it up.
Comes down and smashes your toe for 2 bludgeoning damage.
No.
My temp HP.
Thank you, Dora.
Anytime.
Did that other one seem gone?
Yep, it has run off and you don't seem to see it.
Man, that would have been scary with 2 of them.
Well, it was
Scary
terrifying
one
with
of
2
them.
of them, and then our cleric went down. That was terrifying.
More than once.
And our bards just in.
Just the
Our
whole
bard is right
outside
there.
the wagon was terrifying. You guys don't even know.
This
Why
is why
don't
I
like
stay
this?
inside.
This is why we shouldn't let the almost blind guy lead the pack. Say, Lionel, you should have been driving. And that's all.
Are
I'll
you
say.
talking in there?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Did Lionel just call me sir? Oh,
No.
god damn.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, you did.
It's not
And
sir.
I smirk.
Fucking sits up
That's
a little
okay.
straighter. Well, do we have a moment to catch our breath? Is everyone else okay? I'm like fucking looking awful. I just got zonked twice.
Fine, it's fine in here. If you want.
Are you okay to drive, Quoven?
No. I
I'll be
wasn't
more than
okay
happy
to
to-
drive, but you guys were all doing fucking weird shit.
I was in a weird mental health space. I was
You're
not digging
still
the
right now.
vibe.
Look at your hands. Fucking
As you look
building a
down, you're
cruise.
making an origami crane.
Yeah, look at yourself, Dora. I say it just echoes.
I
from
was
the-
in a weird space building all those cranes.
It's like, oh no, I am in a weird space.
This place is turning us, and
I'm
I think we should
gonna-
make haste to escape.
Just cure wounds myself. I don't think we have time for a short rest. Do we? Is there a cabin? Is that cabin real?
Cabin's not there. This is the
The
map.
cabin's not there. Got it.
Oh, the
Sping!
ghoul might return.
Where the fuck are we going? Let's go there.
I mean, you drive.
No, why?
I will do my best to pilot.
Your hands are literally busy all the time.
I can multitask.
He's so defensive about it.
Surge, can you come out here?
Surge, just come out and pilot. We need you for a minute.
Fuck that.
Very
No.
straightforward answer. Fuck that.
Dora's in a place. I'm in a place I don't want to be. I want to fucking go. I
Schwing,
can't.
could you keep him
Terrified.
company?
Yeah. I'll keep him company, and then I go into the fucking glamper.
God damn it. I want to take a short rest while we travel, but I can't do it if I'm driving.
No, I can handle the driving. Just trust me.
What?
I am capable of getting back to my normal
Stop
self. You just have.
whispering. You don't have any
Let me do it.
confidence. You're speaking so quietly.
I think your hearing might be
Corbin
impaired.
thinks that you're being so timid. He's gonna fight you for the reins.
I'm gonna grab the reins, and I'm gonna
Me
go
too.
shell defense. I'm gonna try and
Okay.
like pull everything into my shell.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll try to wrangle him for you.
Yeah, athletics. Athletics off.
This is great.
I love this.
Ooh.
22.
Oh, strong boys. 22,
Woo.
24.
Give it to me! No!
I can do it.
But
You have to trust me.
I'm gonna start picking up all the cranes and throwing them into a shell.
That is very disrespectful. It's crowded in
It is
here.
never.
Sing, you want to
You
hear
know,
this
like-
song I'm working on?
You see like this little like tension in the reins, and then a little flip, like as the wave travels down the reins from inside the shell.
Alright, I guess I'll go into the cabin and try to rest. Short rest.
Okay. Make a survival check, Dora, for me, and then you guys inside the cabin.
Does he have disadvantage for being fucking distracted?
I'm gonna do something during the short rest too.
Go for it.
Oh, you can settle that. This is just a healing thing. Not important.
Healing's important.
Healing's very important.
Well, I was
Is there any setback
No,
for...
you don't get any disadvantage. It doesn't say specifically that you get disadvantage. If Sping would do it, he has disadvantage on wisdom checks. And then let me double check yours. But I think it was just
Charisma?
some goofy shit going on. Yeah. Yeah, you're just as long as you keep RPing the checks, you'll be good. Or not checks.
Yeah, I imagine it's not like eating while you're like driving down the interstate. Like I put cruise control on.
Yeah,
And
disadvantage.
then I just
Like I said, like disadvantage on driving because you're fucking eating.
food
You
enhances
fucking
all my
handle that
skills.
big gulp in one hand, and if anything happens, that thing's going all over your shirt.
Where is cruise control when you need it? Is that the new rapier that we picked up?
Fucking
Yeah,
what is
it's
its name?
remnants
We
of
gotta
cruise
clarify.
control.
It was cruise control. Yeah.
Yeah.
You missed it, Squeak. Kirby had a sword and he just jammed it on the wheel, and we called it cruise control, and it did well.
The sword's
piloting
name was
the-
Cruise Control.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the 18, you guys are able to navigate through the rest of this short little journey.
Does the short rest happen?
Short rest happens. You guys
And-
can heal that up, and then
Yeah, during the short rest, I'm going to do Song of Rest on top of that, so you can take an extra 1d6. And I'll say, do you remember that song I played a long time ago called Welcome to the Jungle? It needs some work.
Long time ago.
Yeah. So, I play that for him. And you all get an extra 1d6 on your healing.
all right. And
Fucking 6. Let's go.
Nice.
That got me to full. That 1d6 got me all the way back up.
and
After my short rest, I'll fucking go back out front with fucking paper mache turtle.
all right.
Paper mache turtle.
How is everything up here?
It's going well, and I'm just like folding another crane. I just like set it next to the
I
seat
take the
on me.
reins. I sit on them. I fuck those cranes. sit on the...
I don't know if you have some adversity against paper or cranes, but I've been thinking about it quite extensively. And I'd like to ask, are you okay? That's fair. And I'll as I finish up another crane.
No
and
response.
I'll
He can't hear you.
I'll try and set it gently on his shoulder and then start another one.
My perception is so high. What are you doing?
The crane is a peaceful creature. I believe it's bringing us some semblance of quiet in this very chaotic and loud journey.
Why is everyone talking so quietly? Just whip the horses again. Can't hear a thing.
Perhaps we're all going insane.
Fucking turtle. He's supposed to be under his breath, but you can hear him because he's talking really loudly.
Fucking turtle!
These fucking paper birds!
We will wait for Danny for the next part, because now the dungeon crawl part of the jungle is going to start, so we'll wait for that. But if you guys want to do any sort of RP things with the time we have left, look into anything, identify, that sort of thing.
I would actually like to talk to Surge.
How? These are 20 hours?
Yeah.
So we've got all day for this.
I was about to ask too, and I thought about it, so it's maybe
20
been
hours.
20 minutes.
Tomorrow we might be okay, maybe.
Probably something after the dungeon crawl. I might not be able to make it to the dungeon.
I'm going to hand Surge my
It's just
scroll.
cold sweat inside, just fucking damp.
I can't. It's like the guy off of Benchwarmers that was afraid of the sun.
Yeah.
Eating
He's
lotion.
so fucking scared in there.
Oh, that's perfect. That's who I am. You want to
Song of Rest. He's writing a new song, the Song of Fear.
As we sit down and we're resting, I'll hop back in the glamper and I'll sit down with Surge and I'll say, I don't know what your magical expertise is or how good you are at puzzles, but you seem to be more of a talker than a thinker. But I'm not here to judge people, but I am here to ask if you could help me with this, and I'll pull out the scroll and I'll set it on a table, and I'll just kind of push it over to him.
So, is this something from the outside? No, this is on you.
No.
It's okay. Never mind. All right, let's see.
Fucking, is that from outside? Did you bring that in? Did you bring that in? Was that on the ground?
Let's.
Is that a leaf?
I'll slide a vase over and put some flowers in the vase and slide it back.
No, I will.
Just every small bug in the jungle that comes through.
This frantic. He jumps on the furniture.
Thunderwave inside the wagon.
Look at blow the lid off this thing.
No, so I present the puzzle. I'll investigate it, sure. I'll give it a shot. It's a puzzle. Do you want a specific kind of check, or is this something that I should
You've already identified it. If
Did
you'd
I?
like to try to open it, you can try that.
Yeah, I know I don't remember identifying it. Maybe it was a long time ago. Was it a bad sort of...
Or, I think, sorry, not identify. You detected magic on it. You
Yeah.
detected
Was it bad?
really strong magic, and then some abjuration magic, which is usually defensive magic, which could be some sort of badness.
Could be
But there were
yeah.
there was tiers to it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Quoven's gonna create food and water.
But if you would like to try to solve the puzzle, it is an Arcana check.
You'd like to solve.
Yeah.
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
I'll give it a go.
I need every fiber in your being to will a natural 20 into this roll.
It has been damaged by Matthias. The last person who looked at this was drunk and nat 1, and it is a little dented and stuff. Parts of the puzzle that would just be normally where you turn it to solve it is fucking struggle.
Arcana, did you say?
Yep, and you need to hit a 25.
Be inspired.
A 25? Oh, I can't even hit a 25.
Yes, you can. I believe in you.
Can I inspire myself? I don't think I can. Yeah, no, bonus other creature other than me. I literally can't. I'll try. 15.
Just for the 20.
Yeah.
15, yeah. It's a very complex puzzle. You'd have to spend a lot more time with it, or get some more benefits before attempting the roll.
Mm-hmm. Dora, I'll be honest. This is there are puzzles and this is beyond that. Even I don't.
And no matter. It was just a a family heirloom, probably a recipe of some kind. But that's why I'm trying to open it. But
well, if it's anything like that, what did you call it? A pizza?
Yes.
Pizza? That was
pizza.
Good. Pizza. Yeah,
that was a recipe of my own, and this scroll case has been locked longer than that. So, if it is, then I'm ahead of my time. Or behind.
Oh, right in the middle. You know, there was a story my family knew called Goldilocks and the Three Bears. It's never mind. That's rambling.
No, it was. I'm very familiar with that story. I lived with an orc tribe, and they would tell it to the children as a way to prepare them for combat in case intruders break into your home.
Yeah,
that's the story they would tell.
As it would teach orc children at a young age how to break joints within the body to ensure a swift and quick defeat of your opponent. So I'm well aware of Goldilocks and the way she was snapped with extreme prejudice as she broke into the bears' homes.
That's
with extreme prejudice. Goldilocks known for her extreme prejudice.
Make an insight check, Sphinx, sure.
I'm just funny. I heard the other side of that story. I would love to one day trade stories with you.
We have many experiences to share.
Yeah.
You believe him, but you've heard a separate story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. There were no bears. And there was just a man named Goldie.
Who was a locksmith.
He was a locksmith.
Are we mixing two... Goldilocks? No, yeah. I'm just confused. How did getting the right softness of punch? Is that what Goldilocks did? She found the perfect punch for each enemy in the extreme prejudice.
I think Goldilocks broke into the bears' homes, and then each of the bears was a different combat style.
Yeah.
It would teach the children how to deal with an opponent.
Oh, it's a metaphor.
Yeah, each bear took on Goldilocks in their own way.
Though each fighting style isn't for everyone, so you have to find the fighting style that fits your specific preferences.
I'll display my claws a little bit, and I'll say, I found mine.
Mine was the other way around.
Was my favorite.
Mine was Goldilocks coming in and using her charisma and personality to persuade the bears to try to work out their differences and, solve things peacefully.
I thought it was about the thief. Wow. A thief. A thief. Fuck it.
The story they told us, Goldilocks was a lesson in making sure your servants didn't serve cold soup.
It's just the world of telephones.
One poor abused story that just gets manipulated for whatever anyone wants to tell. They're like, we have a story, and it's the same story.
Oh, this puzzle though, it's puzzling. I can try again later, maybe, but it might be beyond me. I think we need to find somebody powerful in the ways of Arcana.
I'm very curious about my family's history, so I'm hoping to maybe gain some insight on that.
Understandable. Yeah. It's got many layers, like an onion or an ogre. You know, a lot of magic to this thing.
Ogres have quite the combat prowess.
Mm-hmm.
Always combat everything.
The world thrives in war.
That's a
Whoosh.
well.
No, well, that is a good spot to end for tonight, unless anyone else has anything they want to cram in before.
Are we gonna rest? End on a rest?
No.
Oh fuck!
A long
We're gonna
rest, you
raw
mean?
dog it next session.
I was totally just assuming we were going to rest, so I just switched my spells. I will return the spells to where they were.
Just a short rest on the cart for now.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll pick up next time. I'm out next week, so if somebody wants to do another one shot or something, but week after we will return to this campaign. So.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Julio.
Hell Awesome. Well, with that, episode 40 coming to an end. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chilling, and peace. Oh.
Bye.
We don't!
I haven't done that for outro yet.
I was about to say, are we getting a new outro all of a sudden? All right. Bye, stream.